think about the orientation today, yesterday, in compared to the 6 months ago? Carl White, would you like to go on first? Would you like to sit here? Because
no, I'm okay.
Because
you can't see. The orientation itself consists of approximately the same thing that we had the last time around.
I see, the 6 months ago.
Yes. It's good, it's valuable, I need it. I don't have that kind of training to be able to express English properly to my students. The thing that's missing 6 months ago that I discovered through teaching and is not being represented in this orientation are some of the special needs children. Okay? I have several examples that I could tell you about if you want to hear them. But there are conditions that exist in the schools that we are not prepared to handle. And we don't know what to do about it. We are also not warned that they exist. So if you are going to improve the orientation program, I think you should include an aspect of that.
I see, special education.
The special needs children.
Special needs children. And special experience on that specific children.
Do you want me to give you a worst case scenario? I was doing a song lecture. I was teaching the English version of a song that the children knew. And the student came up to the front of the class. Excuse me. Normally he just kind of grabs the mouse and tries to mess with the computer and things. But on this day we were teaching a song. And while singing the song, he reached over and punched my co-teacher in the mouth.
Really?
Okay.
So,
yeah. So once we got, you know, he's got a bloody lip now. The student is now on the floor throwing a tantrum. And the rest of the students were used to that. So they just kind of kept right on going with the flow. All right?
They used to do that.
Well, they're used to the student acting that way. So to them it's normal. So they just keep on going.
I see.
We finished the song. What are you going to do? And right after the song finished, the student stands back up off the floor, starts hugging the co-teacher, crying himself, and explaining that he was sorry for hitting her. As it turned out, he doesn't like songs. Okay? So, and this is what I was told after the fact, not before. When there's music involved, that kind of a situation presents itself. Okay? So, not good. I could have used a little more information up front. I really didn't know what to do in that situation.
Okay, let's move on to Lovey. What do you think about it? Is there any special need children you have?
Yeah, I would say I do too.
Really? Okay, can you introduce a little bit more?
I have one student in the 4th grade. My 4th grade class is the most bad behaving class, I guess I would say. I have one student who, sometimes I don't know the reason why, but when she doesn't want to do something, she'll sit in her seat and she'll just take her pen and just draw everywhere. And she doesn't respond to me or any of the students. And when we try to talk to her, she just sits there. Sometimes she'll just sit and scream, or there's nothing I can do and nothing the homeroom teacher can do. So I have one student like that. There are some students, maybe it's just bad behavior or I'm not sure what, but they'll just run around the classroom and not listen, things like that.
Oh, I see.
It's a big one.
Do you have a table and chair yet?
No. I have one table smaller than this. And that's it.
You do not have any other facilities?
No, I have to eat on my bed.
Really?
Yeah.
How come? You request to your school,
Yeah.
but
You requested to me,
Yeah. And to my
and I
students.
requested to the POE,
but
and
no
was
answer.
refused.
Really?
In our contract, it states specifically that we're not allowed to ask for additional furnishings beyond what's available.
But I don't have a microwave, or a table, or a chair. It's tough. I have a nice TV though, so I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, I can't complain too much. The place is nice, so.
And past scholars to have a cultural experience. That means traveling and tour experience might be better for them. So other regional principals really envy them because they have a special in a budget for that.
Yeah, see, and there's a problem there. And one of the budget considerations was 900,000 won per representative of the talk scholars on the island. And I was told that that fund does not exist. There is no money available for us to enjoy cultural benefits with.
Yeah, but this is not enough. So that's why he...
Zero is not enough, yes.
I mean, I don't think it is zero.
No.
But,
They didn't give us any money.
They had no money.
For cultural experience. Instead, they said they'll take us on trips. So we went to like Hallasan, we went to pick tangerines, Jung. But other than that, they didn't give us any money for cultural experience. Whereas I heard from other talk scholars in the mainland that they took a vacation, one-week vacation to Jeju. They went, a couple days to a ski resort, and we didn't.
yes, of course.
We didn't get that money.
None of that.
Oh. Do you enjoy teaching in Jeju?
Of course.
Yeah.
I love the students.
How many students in a class?
Per class, I have the biggest class is about 20 students.
What about your cultural experience in Jeju?
Cultural experience. With the school, I had only one field trip, which I went to Suargong, and then that was it with the school. And then with the POE, I went hiking with to Hallasan with the other talk scholars.
It's about
But co-teaching, I experienced 3 co-teachers so far.
really?
Yeah, and one of them was really not supportive. She always said she doesn't have any time to plan the lesson together, or during the class she was just staying in the back, watching me just like the students. So
Very passive
very passive.
and very busy person.
Yeah, she was frequently late to the class too.
I see.
But I agree with you. Most of like how they understand me, the children, is through body language and my intonation. And so sometimes, the Korean translation is not necessary.
Yeah, that's why.